everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be an underrated, unknown slime shop review. So in today's video, I will have slimes from Southern Slime 13, Cabin Slimes, and Star King Slimes. And let's just go ahead and get on into the video. First, I'm going to be starting with the slimes from Cabin Slimes, and I bought these. All of these I bought or traded at Slime Rodeo, and Cabin Slimes were $10 each for a 6-ounce. I'm not sure if that's their normal price, but at a convention, that's what it was priced at. Now, this was a DIY butter slushie, and I'll insert a picture right now. So that's what it looked like before I mixed it, but if you want to see the mixing video, that is on my Instagram. So this is called a Slime Rodeo drink. And it honestly smells so good. I'm not sure what the scent is. It smells very like spa-like, but I really enjoy it. And I don't know if you can tell, there's like strawberry fimo slices in it, which are really cute. And it has no bead fallout at all, which is awesome, especially because there's clay in it. But it gets super inflatable and super sizzly. And the more you stretch it and puff it, the more inflated it gets. And honestly, the more satisfying to play with it is. It doesn't really make bubble pops, but I don't really think most butter slushies do. I think it really is just like beats for texture, and then it gets sizzly and puffy. But the texture is really satisfying to play with. It's definitely one that feels a lot better when you're playing with it than on a video. Also super holdable, which I really like, and it's just a great slime to play with, especially if you're wanting like a unique texture. But yeah, Lindsay nailed this slime. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. There's nothing I can critique on. The scent's great, the texture's great, and there's no bead fallout. Okay, this next slime is called Spreading Rainbows, and I'll insert the picture right here, or video. If you want to see the mixing of it, you can go to my Instagram at RJSlimeCo, but this obviously, based off the name, came rainbow, marbled rainbow. It was super duper pretty, and it mixed into this like brownie, almost like brownie batter, bread type color. It's a super thick and creamy slime. It makes decent bubbles for butter slime, and it's just like so like dense but light and airy at the same time, and it's just so relaxing to play with. It also inflates too. I'm gonna show you the spreads, but your hands just like sink into it. I honestly don't quite know how she made this texture. Like most butters I can figure out, but this is just a super duper unique and cool butter texture that I really like. The scent's okay. I believe, based off her Instagram post, that it's scented in some sort of cheesecake. It's not my favorite scent, but it's definitely not bad. Okay, so I definitely could have inflated it more, but my arms got tired. So this probably, it was there originally with the fill lines there, so it's probably now like a 9-ounce slime, but again, I could inflate it more, and it still inflates a lot. Let's see how sizzly it gets. So it gets a little sizzly. I've definitely gotten it to sizzle more. When if you let it sit a little bit, it'll get more sizzly, but it's definitely more of a thick and dense, creamy type butter slime, rather than a like airy and sizzly butter, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm definitely giving the slime a 10 out of 10. It's so relaxing, and I really enjoy this texture. Up next are these slimes from Southern Slime 13. I did do a trade with her at Slime Rodeo, so I'm not sure what her prices are, but if I find them, I'll put them on in here. First one is aquamarine fishbowl. It is gorgeous, and I have played with this before. I filmed most of these for Instagram videos before I filmed this, but it had no bead fallout at all, and it's so pretty. And it really, considering how much pigment's in here, leaves teeny tiny bit of glitter, like really not enough to complain about, which is awesome because a lot of pigments do leave glitter on your hands. This one is a little bit hard to get out of the container, but it is a fishbowl, and it's jam-packed with beads, so that's understandable. But I forgot to show you, this is her packaging. So she has really cute top sticker, logo, and then a name sticker with the little picture, which is really cute, and then a warning label. Let me just take a moment to look at how pretty this is. It's also a clear-based fishbowl, and it's holdable, which is amazing. And this has been sitting for like a week. I have played with this before, and there's no bead fallout, which is awesome. I've always like not wanted to buy a fishbowl because I was scared there would be bead fallout, but this one has none, which is, as I said, amazing. Super bubbly and super crunchy as well, and even once there's bubbles in it, the pigment's still so pretty. It's also super stretchy. It's also scented. To me, it smells kind of like a grape champagne-y type scent. I don't know. It's not like, it's decent. Slime is for sure a 10 out of 10. It's so pretty. It's scented clear slime. It's stretchy, it's bubbly, no bead fallout. Highly recommend this one. The next slime from them is called Party Foam. It's super adorable. Bunch of white and pink foam beads with variation of size. Bunch of sprinkles and glitters as well, along with the warning label. So for this slime, it's at the bottom. The slime smells very similar to the last one. So I'm not sure if it's the same scent, but they smell very similar. It has a great initial crunch. This one's also a little hard to get all the sprinkles and stuff out of the bottom container, but you can get most out, so it's not a huge deal at all. This one's not as clear as the one before. It's still super pretty and really clear when you like stretch it. It's a little foggy though, and I'm pretty sure that's because of the scent, but honestly, it's so pretty that I don't even care. It's just so cute, and it creates awesome bubbles, and it's really stretchy as well. Plus, it's scented. So, that's a huge bonus. You can add a tiny bit of activator. But I just love the whole look of this slime altogether. She thinks that her slimes really well. I honestly have no critiques for this slime, nothing I would change about it. And so I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 as well. This is the last slime I traded with them, and it is Blue Hawaiian Thicky. This is probably going to be sticky because I haven't played with this one yet. I'm assuming it's a thick and glossy. As you can tell, it has an awesome gloss. It has a super light scent to it. I can't really tell what it's scented like. I'm assuming it's Blue Hawaiian, but I'm not sure. But it does smell good. But it's very light scented to where you can almost smell the glue. So maybe I recommend adding a little bit more scent to it. It kind of feels like a sleigh slime, but it says Blue Hawaiian Thicky. So I don't really know, but it almost feels like a sleigh slime. But it's so glossy that I'm like, well, I don't know. So I just finished activating it. It's awesome for bubbles. It makes decent pokes as well. It's definitely more of a table slime than a holdable slime. I added a lot of activator, so I don't think that's the problem. Like, it's honestly for a thickie, more on the thin side. But again, It makes awesome bubble pops and it's super fun to play with, and the texture is really nice. But you will definitely need to be able to play with this. I'm going to give this one like an 8 out of 10 just because it's thin and you can't really smell the scent. But other than that, I loved it. The last two slimes are from Star King Slimes, and I bought one of these slimes. I bought this one. It's called Fruit Loops Ice Cream, and I believe it was $8 for a 6 ounce, which is a pretty good price. And the other slime I won in their giveaway. But this is a butter slime. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops, and it honestly kind of smells like they added like an orange scent. But it's really good. It has a bunch of cute add-ins. And the first thing I feel when I take it out, it's really, really wet and like residuey, which I'm not a big fan of. And it's really overactivated. And I bought this a week ago at Slime Rodeo. Have not added a drop of activator to it. And it's still at this state. Like, it's definitely super easy to tear and really hard to stretch. I'm sure if I added lotion and let this sit for like a few weeks, it would fix itself. But I'm not going to do that now because I want to judge it as how it came. The scent and the look of it's awesome. And the containers are super professional, all the labeling and stuff. And it can make bubbles. It's a 5 out of 10. I'm sure once it melts down and I add lotion to it, it'll be better. But as I said, I just want to be fair and judge it as it came, not as like once I fix it. I just wanted to come back on here and talk about this one a little bit more. Definitely has softened up just as I'm playing with it. And I do feel like once it is softened up and melted down, it feels like it would be a super dense and creamy butter. Kind of similar to Spreading Rainbows, but a little bit denser. So, yeah. And it feels very clay heavy. So the last slime in their review today is the one I won in the giveaway. And it says, "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?" So I'm assuming it's based off SpongeBob SquarePants. Again, the labels are so, so cute. I'm pretty sure it's just a classic, just plain white slime. It has a really, really nice pina colada pineapple scent. And it feels to be a school glue thickie. So yeah, there's no add-ins to it. This one is perfectly activated for a thickie. You have to stretch it slowly, but that is expected, especially the school glue thickie. It's nice and holdable. It makes great bubbles and pokes. So the slime is super duper clicky. The only thing I'd say to fix is I feel like to make it a thickie, they just overactivated it, which I know a lot of shops do. So maybe like try find ingredients or recipe that makes it thick instead of overactivating it. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, but I really enjoyed this slime and will definitely keep playing with it. So that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and this helped you find new shops. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and click the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video.